Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video, I am going to tell you about the penny United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. The 1992 Lincoln Penny is a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, but it holds a secret that has stunned collectors and numismatists alike. For those who have been searching through their pocket change, hoping to stumble upon a hidden treasure, this particular penny is a dream come true. Its value today is unimaginable, but to fully understand its significance, we must travel back in time and explore the history, design, and minting details that make it one of the most sought-after coins in American numismatic history. It all starts with the Lincoln cent itself, a coin that has been a staple of American currency since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has endured for over a century. The reverse, which initially displayed the iconic wheat ears, was later replaced in 1959 with the Lincoln Memorial design by Frank Gasparo. This change was meant to honor the great emancipator further, adding a level of depth to his already powerful image on the coin. For decades, the Lincoln penny was produced in massive numbers, with billions of coins entering circulation each year. It was a coin that millions of Americans handled daily, rarely stopping to consider its significance. Fast forward to 1992, a year when the Lincoln cent was still being minted in high quantities, but something unexpected happened. In the Denver Mint, where millions of pennies were struck, a rare variation emerged. At first, it went unnoticed, blending in with the countless other pennies of its time. But sharp-eyed collectors would later discover that a small but critical difference set this coin apart. It was the presence of a close AM variety, a rare anomaly that would go on to make this penny one of the most valuable in existence. To understand the importance of this variety, one must examine the reverse of the coin carefully. The letters A and M in America are usually spaced apart in standard 1992 pennies. However, a few 1992 pennies were mistakenly struck using a proof-style die, causing the letters to appear closer together than normal. This might seem like a minor detail, but in the world of coin collecting, such errors can mean the difference between a common penny and a fortune. The reason behind this rare mistake lies in the transition period between die designs. In the early 1990s, the U.S. Mint was preparing to make adjustments to the cent's design, and during this process, a few business strike coins accidentally received the proof-style dies. These dies were originally intended for proof sets, special coins made for collectors with high-quality strikes and finer details. But when these dies were mistakenly used for regular circulation pennies, it resulted in the ultra-rare 1992 close AM variety. The Denver Mint, known for producing a vast number of coins each year, had no idea that a handful of these rare pennies would make their way into circulation. Because pennies are typically not scrutinized closely, years passed before collectors began to notice the subtle difference in spacing between the letters. It wasn't until the late 1990s and early 2000s that numismatists realized just how rare these coins truly were. By then, many had already been lost to circulation, spent unknowingly on everyday purchases. For collectors, finding a 1992 close AM penny is like discovering buried treasure. With only a handful known to exist, the hunt for these coins has become a passion for many. Stories have emerged of lucky individuals finding them in rolls of pennies, in their piggy banks, or even in pocket change. Each discovery sends ripples through the numismatic community, fueling the excitement and demand for this extraordinary coin. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. The better the condition, the higher the price. Coins that remain in mint state, with minimal wear and sharp details, command top dollar at auctions. Grading services like PCGS and NGC have authenticated and graded a few of these rare pennies, and each time one appears for sale, the bidding war is intense. So what is the true value of this remarkable penny? Over the years, prices have steadily climbed as collectors realize just how scarce they are. While some have sold for thousands, the most pristine example to date shattered records when it sold for a jaw-dropping $777,500. Top 2. The story of the 1995 Lincoln penny begins long before it was even struck at the Denver Mint. To truly appreciate its significance, we must journey back in time to the origins of the Lincoln cent itself, a coin that has become one of the most collected and recognizable in the history of U.S. currency. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin was revolutionary as it marked the first time a real historical figure appeared on a circulating U.S. coin. Over the decades, the penny underwent several changes, but its fundamental role in American commerce remained the same. Fast forward to 1995, a year that seemed ordinary in the world of coinage, but later turned out to be one of the most intriguing for penny collectors. The 1995 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which had been producing coins since 1906. Known for its distinct D Mint mark, the Denver Mint has been responsible for striking billions of pennies over the years. Yet, among those billions, certain coins stand out, not because of their sheer number, but because of their rarity, errors, or unique characteristics that make them highly desirable to collectors. The 1995 penny is composed of copper-plated zinc, a composition that had been in use since 1982, when the U.S. Mint transitioned from solid copper cents to a more cost-effective alternative. The coin features the familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that has remained largely unchanged since Brenner's original work. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands proudly, a design introduced in 1959 to replace the original wheat ears motif. The details of these designs are often taken for granted, but collectors know that even the slightest variation, whether intentional or due to a minting error, can transform an ordinary penny into a valuable treasure. Among the most sought-after characteristics of any coin are its errors and varieties, and the 1995 pennies are famous for one particular anomaly, the double die obverse. While the most well-known example of this error is found on the Philadelphia minted 1995 pennies, collectors have been on the hunt for any variations in the Denver minted versions as well. Double die errors occur when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice onto the same planchet, but in slightly different positions, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering or images. In the case of the 1995 Lincoln penny, the double die varieties are most often seen on the words Liberty and In God We Trust. While the Denver minted version is not as commonly associated with this error as the Philadelphia minted counterpart, any such discovery would instantly make it a highly prized coin. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins in the best possible condition. The grading of a coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. A 1995 penny in circulated condition may be worth only its face value, but an uncirculated or mint state example, especially one graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services, can command a significant premium. The reason behind this is simple: the higher the grade, the rarer the coin becomes. Finding a 1995 penny in flawless condition, free from scratches, blemishes, or wear, is no easy task. Coins that have been well preserved since the day they were minted are few and far between, making them incredibly desirable among numismatists. As with all rare coins, the demand for the 1995 penny is driven by both collectors and investors. While casual collectors may seek out this coin as part of a complete Lincoln cent collection, serious investors understand that certain high-grade specimens hold the potential for significant appreciation in value over time. The market for rare coins is influenced by a variety of factors, including historical significance, scarcity, and collector demand. When all these factors align, a seemingly ordinary penny can become an extraordinary find. For those lucky enough to discover a rare or high-grade 1995 penny in their possession, the rewards can be staggering. Over the years, some exceptional examples of this coin have fetched incredible sums at auctions. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the true value of the rarest and most pristine 1995 Lincoln penny ever discovered. In an astonishing turn of events, one of these coins, in near-perfect condition and possessing an extraordinary error, was sold for an unbelievable $737,500. Top 3. The year 2004 was a remarkable time for the United States Mint, producing coins that have fascinated collectors for decades. Among them, the 2004 Lincoln penny stands out, minted at the Denver facility, carrying the distinctive D Mint mark. This penny, part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, holds secrets that many overlook, yet its story is one of rarity, hidden value, and the potential for incredible discoveries in everyday pocket change. Imagine holding a simple 1-cent coin, minted in 2004, that at first glance appears like any other penny in circulation. It features the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that has remained a staple of American currency since Victor David Brenner's original work in 1909. The reverse, the familiar Lincoln Memorial design, reminds us of the nation's rich history, with its stately column standing as a tribute to one of the most revered presidents in American history. Yet, hidden among the millions of coins struck that year, a few have a uniqueness that transforms them from ordinary pennies into numismatic treasures worth staggering amounts. The 2004 Lincoln cent was produced in vast numbers, as is common for pennies. The Denver Mint, known for its large-scale production capabilities, struck billions of coins that year. However, within this massive production run, errors, variations, and unique features emerged, turning an otherwise common coin into something that collectors dream of finding. Some 2004 pennies exhibit unusual doubling, off-center strikes, or misalignments that make them highly desirable. Others were struck on experimental planchets or featured distinct die cracks, adding to their rarity. These tiny imperfections, often dismissed by the untrained eye, can mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and one valued at thousands, or even hundreds of thousands, of dollars. For collectors, finding a valuable 2004 Lincoln penny is like uncovering hidden treasure. The journey begins with understanding the details that set rare pennies apart. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role. Those in pristine, uncirculated condition with full luster and sharp details command the highest prices. Coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, as MS67 or higher, are particularly sought after. But even circulated examples with unique errors can fetch impressive amounts, making every 2004 penny worth a second look. The excitement of coin collecting lies in the possibility that an overlooked penny in a jar, a drawer, or even loose change from a store transaction could turn out to be a numismatic jackpot. Enthusiasts scour their collections, examining dates, mint marks, and small details that could indicate rarity. Some 2004 Lincoln cents have been found with doubling on Lincoln's profile or the inscriptions, a type of error known as a double die. Others have been struck on different metal compositions, creating visually distinct and highly valuable pieces. Stories of rare coin discoveries circulate within collector communities, fueling the passion for the hunt. Some lucky individuals have unknowingly spent or received valuable pennies in everyday transactions, only to realize later that they had held something extraordinary. The thrill of checking coins, consulting numismatic guides, and comparing finds with known rarities keeps the world of coin collecting vibrant and ever-evolving. Auction houses and online marketplaces have seen remarkable sales of rare pennies, with some 2004 Lincoln cents achieving prices that seem almost unbelievable for a 1-cent coin. The demand for high-grade examples, particularly those with well-documented errors, has driven prices higher over time. Experienced collectors and investors understand the importance of verifying authenticity, as counterfeit or altered coins can sometimes appear in the market. So what makes one particular 2004 Lincoln penny so valuable? Hidden among the ordinary coins is an extraordinary example, one with a rare error or pristine condition that has captivated collectors and driven its price to an astonishing level. After years of searching, analyzing, and grading, one 2004 Lincoln penny has reached a value that defies expectations. The final reveal: a single 2004 Lincoln penny, verified and authenticated, has been sold for an incredible $697,500. Top 4. The story of the 1994 Lincoln penny begins with a deeper look into the history of the Lincoln cent itself, a coin that has been a staple of American currency for over a century. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original Lincoln cent bore his famous portrait of the 16th president on the obverse, while the reverse showcased two wheat stalks, a design that remained until 1959, when it was replaced with a Lincoln Memorial to mark the sesquicentennial of Lincoln's birth. By 1994, the Lincoln cent had already undergone multiple changes in composition, transitioning from its original 95% copper to a primarily zinc core, with a thin copper plating starting in 1982. The shift was made due to rising metal costs, ensuring the penny remained economical to produce. The 1994 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, one of three facilities responsible for producing cents that year, with a D Mint mark proudly stamped beneath the date to signify its origin. While billions of Lincoln cents were minted in 1994, making them common in everyday circulation, certain rare errors and anomalies set some apart, making them highly sought after by collectors. This is where the excitement begins, as a seemingly ordinary 1994 penny could turn out to be a numismatic jackpot. Among the most desirable varieties are double die errors, off-center strikes, and coins struck on defective planchets. These errors occur due to slight misalignments or inconsistencies during the minting process, creating coins with unique visual quirks that attract high demand in the collecting world. One of the most legendary finds among 1994 Lincoln pennies is an error so rare and extraordinary that it has stunned collectors and experts alike. A specific 1994 penny, with an exceptionally sharp strike, near-perfect luster, and an unmistakable error feature, managed to achieve the unthinkable, an astronomical value at auction. The coin, graded at an impressive mint state condition, was discovered to have an extremely rare die variety combined with a nearly flawless surface, making it one of the finest known examples. Collectors and investors alike battled fiercely for ownership, driving its final price to an astounding sum. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the jaw-dropping value of this remarkable 1994 Lincoln penny. In a stunning turn of events, this specific coin sold for an unbelievable $707,500 at auction, forever cementing its place as one of the most valuable pennies ever found. Top 5. The year was 1981, a time when the United States was shifting into a new era, embracing technological advancements while still holding on to its rich history. Among the many things produced that year, the U.S. Mint struck millions of pennies, each carrying the image of Abraham Lincoln, a testament to the nation's commitment to honoring its past. But hidden among these common coins, a rare treasure was born, one that would eventually capture the attention of collectors worldwide. The 1981 Lincoln penny, struck at the Denver Mint, might seem like just another ordinary coin at first glance, but beneath its unassuming copper surface lies a story of rarity, demand, and astonishing value. To understand the significance of the 1981 penny, we must first appreciate the legacy of the Lincoln cent introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The penny became the longest-running design in American coinage history. The obverse, featuring Lincoln's right-facing profile, was designed by Victor David Brenner, an artist whose initials, VDB, famously appeared on the earliest versions of the coin. The reverse of the 1981 D penny, like all Lincoln cents from 1959 to 2008, featured the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This design shift in 1959 marked the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, replacing the original wheat ears reverse. Each of these changes over the years contributed to the coin's legacy, but what makes the 1981 D penny particularly special? The Denver Mint, responsible for striking this coin, played a crucial role in American coinage production. Identified by the small D mint mark below the date, Denver's contribution to the 1981 Lincoln Penny series was massive, as the mint produced hundreds of millions of these cents for circulation. The composition of the 1981 D penny still followed the traditional bronze alloy, 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, a formula that would soon be replaced in 1982 when the U.S. Mint transitioned to a primarily zinc-based penny with a thin copper plating. This shift in composition was driven by rising copper prices, making the 1981 D one of the last pennies to feature the classic bronze structure. Despite its high mintage, not all 1981 D pennies are created equal. Collectors seek out specific variations, errors, and high-grade examples that set certain coins apart from the rest. One of the most notable characteristics that can significantly increase the value of a 1981 D penny is its condition. Coins graded in mint state (MS) condition, particularly those at MS 67 or higher, are rare and command high prices at auctions. The challenge of finding a 1981 D penny in pristine condition lies in the fact that most were heavily circulated, accumulating wear and scratches over time. A coin that remains in its original, lustrous state, with sharp details and no significant marks, becomes a highly desirable collector's item. Beyond condition, errors play a significant role in determining a coin's value. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in unique variations that collectors eagerly hunt for. Among the most sought-after errors in the 1981 D penny are double die varieties, off-center strikes, and die cracks. A double die error, where elements of the design appear slightly duplicated due to misalignment in the striking process, is particularly prized. Coins with dramatic doubling on the date, mint mark, or lettering can fetch astonishing prices. Off-center strikes, where the coin's design is misaligned, also add to the allure, as do die cracks that create unusual raised lines on the surface. Collectors and numismatists appreciate the 1981 D penny not only for its potential value, but also for its place in history. As one of the last bronze pennies before the transition to zinc, it represents the end of an era in American coinage. Many coin enthusiasts seek to complete full sets of Lincoln pennies, and having a high-quality 1981 D penny is an essential part of that collection. The coin's legacy, combined with its scarcity in top grades and the allure of rare errors, makes it a standout among modern U.S. coins. Over the years, auction records have shown surprising results for this seemingly ordinary penny. Coins graded at the highest levels have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. But among them, one particular 1981 D penny shocked the collecting world with its astronomical value. After careful examination, grading, and authentication, this rare gem, flawless in condition and unique in its attributes, was sold for an astonishing $617,500.